It's the Apple camera, you know?
Okay.
We'll have to use, like, one of the phone cameras.
You can only polish a turd so much, so I guess we should just start. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Here for the Hang. This is another bonus hang with your girl, Carlisle. Nice to meet a lot of you for the first time. New subscribers coming in hot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Got a lot of feedback in the YouTube comments. Who is this girl? What the fuck is this? Let me tell you. So what that was an actual excerpt from my Patreon show, Here for the Hang. It's available on patreon.com/Here for the Hang. And there's all kinds of different tiers on there, and y'all can join and hear the full episodes. But I posted that little clip about Dalia, and boy, oh boy, did not expect the response from y'all that we got. But hey, you're here. Welcome. Welcome to the babies, as I think you guys are called. Hang on, I can hear that Chase is doing a bong hit over there, getting ready for the show. Shout out, favorite pod as well, favorite YouTube show, RIP for now. We need to get Doug Benson on the show this week. Y'all, so little follow-up on the Dalia sitch. And by the way, I covered all this on the Patreon episode too, so I'm not going to go too much in detail. You might be here because you saw me reading the LA Times article and getting really into that one. On my Patreon, we also go into the Daily Mail, which came out yesterday. And a lot of people that saw that were, a lot of the people that were very quick to jump on board and call this guy a pedophile had to eat their words, because Chris D'Elia's team did come out and release the rest of the emails. You can see it on the Daily Mail. Yeah. I already talked about it on the pod. You can get it all on my Patreon right there. But yeah, basically the unreleased part of the email, as I was saying, we only see a part of a conversation, and all of a sudden we think we know everything about it. So I guess he released the rest of the email where Simone Rossi reached out and she said, hey, I'm 21 now and I am DTF. So that got radio silence, to which, I think I would feel very rejected by that as well. Like, I've been in similar situations, and yeah, that stings. That's gotta hurt. I would never then take that conversation of somebody that I'd never met, to a national news publication and try to get his career canceled. But, the old me, the 21-year-old me, I don't know. I would have DM'd his new girlfriend on Instagram or something. But, yeah, I'm 21 now, and I'm DTF. Radio silence. And, we don't know if that radio silence came from the fact that so far we know to him 21 is no spring chicken. But, oh, yeah, it's so sad. There it goes. There it is right there. Schwab's crying. Good old Schwab. I know it's Schaub, but it's just funnier to say Schwab. He is boo-hooing. What is that? I think this is him reading the Daily Mail yesterday. That's actually what this. I had so much fun with this one, guys. I had to show you a couple of the ones I made. I could just do these all day long, but here's a couple. Here's one. Yep. Love it. And then this, the tried and true reaction to, when that happens. So, it's just fun. It's just fun to play with that. I don't know. I'm really waiting for, the rebuttal now that the facts have come out, and he didn't meet any of the women. So, and a lot of females were mad. They're saying, things like, well, yeah, I mean, why is he even talking to these girls? He needs to be talking to girls his own age. Normalize dating age-appropriate women. To which I say, if all the angry females really feel that way, you're going to have to get a lot cooler about the whole doing pigtails and daddy thing. That's all I got to say to that. I mean, normalize age-appropriate women, like normalize abs over 35, and then we might have a debate with that. My bra's sticking out a little. Look, don't come at me in the YouTube comments and be like, your fucking bra's hanging out. I know it is, okay? I know it's rainbow and it's Pride Month, so shout out. I was just proud, by the way, that I got this bra, and then I saw on Instagram TV that Violet Summers had the same bra. Do you know who Violet Summers is? Okay. Chase told me who this chick was, and I am forever saying thank you. So you're welcome. Yeah, there she is. Look at how hot this girl is. Y'all, and this is the best thing. So you can't see anything for real unless you buy her Snapchat or whatever. So you only have to buy one to see what you want to see. And what I saw amazed me because this is my pussy twin. Violet Summers TV is my pussy twin. Now, I don't have an OnlyFans out there, but if you guys pay for hers and you see literally identical kitties. Oh, yeah. And I'm very age appropriate, so. Oh, there he gets. Come on, Brendan, stop crying. Ladies in their 30s need love too. All right. Well, anyways, my pussy twin. So shout out if anybody wants to let old Violet know about that. Y'all, I talked about this on the pod. Again, if you want to check that out, right there is where we're going to do that, the Patreon. Last night was literally woken out of bed to the craziest shit I've ever seen in my neighborhood. So anybody familiar with street racing? Anybody? Oh, and I forgot my phone too to pull up the video. I got to show y'all this video. I heard World War III coming from Fairfax. All right. And I don't want to get too specific. Thank you, Chase, about where I live. But this was so wild to just walk out of my house and see at, what time was this? 1 a.m. last night? Oh, I guess it'll say on the video. Yeah, 12:12.
Holy fuck, dude, what the fuck, man? Are you... Holy shit.
Then there's my crazy ass take on it. I'm running around in an abandoned parking lot of this business in my pajamas, just being like,
holy shit.
I never saw anything like this in my life. Easy there, Tokyo Drift. Yeah, this is the new Grand Theft Auto Race Riot. It's gnarly, huh? I finally had to come outside because I thought it was protesting or rioting or something. Fireworks ensued, okay? And of course, what you're seeing here is essentially phase one of Chaz, the LA edition. It's Kuwait. Do you understand? It's Kuwait out there sometimes. I don't understand how that could take place and the police would not show up and just tear gas the place. I'm just kidding. One more again for the cheap seats. On a public street. just a pop-up street racing group. And then they left and probably went to, another locale. It was wild. Never seen anything like it. Been living in Los Angeles for a long time. So, yeah, getting pretty crazy out there, y'all. Getting wild. Getting wild. Everybody stay safe in COVID. I went viral this week, which, sometimes is not good when there's a coronavirus lurking. Coronavirus! But let's get real. You clicked on it because you wanted to hear my slutty story. That's what you did. You saw it. Look, I got a lot of flack from people being like, oh, are you really going to blame the girls? Like, you're really going to blame and say that it's, their decision. This is the thing. We've all made a slutty decision or two in our lifetime, okay? Usually at a younger age, and usually you just get to learn about it and tell the story. Warn your other girlfriends about it. Hey, don't do this. Don't go to a comedian's hotel room at 3 a.m. Y'all, we might have to cut that out. Don't cancel me. There's nothing to cancel, by the way. I have a YouTube show, and I'm essentially squatting because I can't pay my rent. Again, the Venmo is below. Just kidding. So yeah, we've all made slutty decisions, especially in your youth. That's what your youth is for. Own up to your shit. I've done it. I'm doing it right now so that you can't chastise me. All right, I've dated a comedian. I've dated a famous comedian. And, you're dealing with an ego bigger than God a lot of the times. You'd have to be crazy to do what we want to do, y'all. We're degenerates. You understand that, right? Myself included. Like, I'm no angel. And whenever I first got into comedy, I met a male comedian that I really admired, that I had always wanted to meet my whole life. Because he was a movie star in the 90s. And Chase doesn't like me to use the movie star. He's saying that's too loose of a term right now. And it was before your time, okay? You never got to see these episodes of SNL, all right? And I'm canceled. Allegedly. Anyway, started a relationship, whenever I was a young buck, new to this scene, and long before I knew any better. Because I've talked about this ad length on my podcast. Again, you can check it out right there on the Patreon link here for the hang. But you can only be drawn in as a young girl to the celebrity, especially if it's in the industry that you want to be in. In my case, that was the case. And long story short, there were a lot of me's. Like a lot of me's. And, I used to do a joke about this on stage, but like, I willingly went into a situation, where I was told, hey, like, I'm going through something messy right now. And it was kind of gray area on like whether his relationship was open or not. He told me it was open. Turned out the only thing that was open in that relationship was the window I'd have to crawl out of every time she got home. But, so you get duped as a young girl. And, in my case, I knew I wasn't the main. Okay, but like of the B team, I thought I was captain, second string. But it wasn't the case. There were many side chicks. And once I found that out, it kind of fizzled because I called him on it. a lot of other alleged details. This is a on and off thing for many years. So I'm just giving you the Cliff's Notes so that I can tell you the punchline of what happened recently with this person. And again, the only reason why you keep the chain open is because it's entertaining. I'm in entertainment. I'm nothing without my fucking stories, all right? I fucked one of my heroes. Like, who can say that? Not a lot of people. So it's interesting to me. So I talked to him, even though maybe it didn't end so well. You get it. If you don't, I hope now maybe you understand a little bit why one would do that. And by the way, I'm in a relationship now, and my boyfriend does not care because it's rather entertaining. It's rather entertaining when you're in a pandemic and your ex reaches out for some pandemic pussy. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced this, but it's a real thing. People are horny out there. They've been cooped up a long, long time. And I think this man especially has, because I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard from the dude in like a year. He comes, he goes. No pun intended. So anyway, and he's not even really aware of how deep of a relationship I'm in or what my situation is, so no disrespect. No disrespect. Just the ultimate disrespect. I gotta tell you. Whenever you get that ye old generic text that you get from any ex that says, hey, where are you right now? I need to come by and use your holes. That was his opener. Now, first of all, do I look like somebody that's just loaning holes out? I mean, and do not answer in the comments, all right? I know you guys are not going to be as kind as you were on that first round, but fuck it. I'm a comedian. I'm here to entertain. Is that not the most narcissistic thing you could possibly text somebody after a year of not seeing them? Let me come by and use your holes. My boyfriend and I cannot stop laughing about it. Like, literally every time we bang, he's like, hey, thanks for letting me use your holes. It's an inside joke of sorts in this household. So, thanks to that. But, I want to give you that example because when I get a text like that, I'm laughing about it now with y'all. But like whenever I first read it on the screen, like what do you think it makes me feel like? Okay, thank you, Brent. Okay, Brendan gets it. Yes, it's very sad and it's very jarring because I realized even again, for the 900th time that to this guy, like, he's my hero. He's my favorite comedian. I grew up watching him. He means something to me. But at the end of the day, I'm hole number 457. Can you imagine if that was a mass text? Like, I don't put it past this guy. I think it probably was. I think somebody probably fell for that. But like, this is the thing. So it makes me sad, and it made me go like, oh, why would he think he could talk to me like that? And then you realize your side in it. And so all I'm saying is that a lot of girls that make decisions that then put them in positions of pain, where there's a guy that was like into them that's now just totally ghosting them, or in this case, a guy invites them to what they think is going to be some chic Hollywood party, and it turns out to be a cold shrimp scampi buffet with a side of beef and a rerun of Cops, which R.I.P. I mean, they'll never get to see that again. So it actually was a special night. Little did they know. But you got to just run out and be like, fuck, that sucked, and I learned a lesson. You got to just kind of grow and be better from those situations as a woman and just go, and be smarter and be better. And I mean, there's not a woman alive that has not had a sexual encounter, that didn't go her way. Guys say fucked up shit in bed. Do y'all know that? You're sitting there, oh, not me, not me. You don't realize what might be fucked up for somebody else or whatever. Like, guys say things sometimes that make you realize, like, oh shit. Like, that's just what I'm saying. What I could see from this situation is that the jilted young girl is a real thing. And always obviously believe victims of sexual assault. But in a case where two people have never met before, I don't really see how the word assault can be used if you never met. If you sent a celebrity nudes about it and you feel silly about it, that I could see more. So anyway, that's it. This has been another Here for the Hang. And I am your host, Carlisle Forrester. And you can check out all of my videos here on the YouTube channel. Or you can click right there and go to the Patreon, where you get a daily podcast and also a lot of other bonus content. So I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.